This is called Black Day, or could we say Black Friday. In Kaduna, terrorists locally dubbed as bandits have attacked worshippers in a mosque at a Sayaya village in Ikara local government area of Kaduna State, killing 7 people. 5 of the victims were gunned down in the mosque, while the remaining 2 other victims were killed at different locations within the area. The incident happened around 8 p.m. when the villagers were performing Ishai sunset prayers at a local mosque, according to local sources who spoke to Daily Trust. A resident of the village, Dan Asabi, said 2 other villagers who sustained gunshot wounds were rushed to the hospital for treatment. The village head, Malam Abdurrahman Yusuf, confirmed the incident, saying the head of the vigilante in the village was among the victims killed inside the mosque. He said, "We suspected they traced in vigilante boss to the mosque to attack him. We were inside the mosque praying when they arrived and started shooting. 5 persons were killed at the mosque, while a driver who brought food item to the village who was also killed. The other person was killed at a nearby village." He said security agencies comprising soldiers and police from Ikara town and Pagre area arrived at the scene around 12:30 a.m. but by then the bandits had already left the village. According to him, one of the victims with gunshot wounds was taken to Aminu Kano Hospital for treatment. He said the village was thrown into confusion. When contacted, Chief Press Secretary to Governor Basani Mohammed Lawa Shehu declined comment, saying he will confirm the issue from the Ministry of Internal Security and Home Affairs. Acting Public Relations Officer of the State Police Command, Mansa Al-Hassan, who confirmed the incident, said security personnel had been mobilized to nearby bushes to fish out the perpetrators. According to him, the police and other security agencies were not informed on the attack until after the attackers left the area. He urged the members of the public always to report suspicious movement within their communities to nearby security agencies at the right time. Even the ones that they even inform them, do they really do anything? But one thing is that, one of the things that really struck me here is that when the Chief Press Secretary was called upon, he said he will confirm the issue from the Ministry of Internal Security and Home Affairs. See, we have all the department. It just, at the end of the day, nothing. The reason why all these departments, this is just small out of all the ministries that we have in this country, from local government level, council to state to the federal. They created all those things for them to be receiving money. At the end of the day, whether what they are being created for, we can really see. Even the police and all of that. It is because if things are working, I'm sure this whole thing will be minimized to a very large extent. That's just a kind of a digression. You say you have a president, you say you have a governor, yet nothing is happening. We know what happened under Buhari's time. You see all the governors, their wives, even when women were being affected much, they didn't even come out any day to say, oh, what is happening? We as women, we are coming out. Apart from the early days that you see that Aisha Buhari was coming out, at some point she didn't come out again. Only God knows what happened, and she just started enjoying her life. When she was speaking about the insecurity in the country, I didn't see any other governors' wives that were really serious to say, let us work together with her, or issue statements, from their own different states. The only person that I can even see that she has even said something concerning the suffering that the masses are going through. Whether she's pretending or not, I don't even know. The governor of Ogun State, Dapo Abiodun, the wife, when she was, whether, of course, they will come and tell you whether she said it or did not say it, that Nigerians are suffering because of the policies taken by Tinubu. So you have all these ministries, you have all these departments, yet the country is just like that. You just see that it's like Nigeria is just meant for the politicians, because the country is just survival of the fittest. Now the police is saying that, you know what, the citizens should be able to let police know on time if such thing happens, as if they have not been informed before. These things have been happening over again. I remember again Aisha Buhari, when she was saying that if nothing would be done, as at that time People were asking her, why are you telling Nigerians, go and tell your husband that it will happen and over and over again. That's just the statement I really want to bring out. And since then it has been happening. This insecurity is just like a daily thing and nobody's saying anything. So what is Tinubu going to do? Tinubu has already said that if the UN is not going to support his government to eradicate terrorism, that is going to be a tough one. And that is what we are saying now. That is exactly what is going on. Now wow. Inside mosque. Okay, let them continue. It's a whole 7 people, and of course Tinubu will not say anything now. Even when Buhari was there, what did he do? So it is the same. If they just want to feel like talking, they just say, Tinubu is shocked, he's embarrassed, is this, and they will move on. Another thing will happen. Do you think the chief security or the service chiefs are even ready to do anything? It's just for them to, they will just issue statements. I crush them. President has given an order to deal with these people. It's like this one is even going to be worse because we're not even seeing their impact. This service chiefs with Tinubu, no impact. I don't know whether you are seeing their impact because this thing has been like that. A lot of reactions and counter reactions. Since not don't complain, we are fine. I'm sure this one is talking from the south. Let the fight continue. Inhumane living among us. May God take control. May the soul of the innocent people rest in peace. You don't finish. Everybody go move on. Okay, what do you expect the people to say when those who are heavily paid to do this job are not doing what they are supposed to do? Is it ordinary person that will do what, that will go out and say we want to protest or what? In 8 years of APC government, this is what we see, and we are, and where we are, the governments are causing more damages and destructions to the country. God save Nigeria Muslim. Sad media souls rest in perfect peace. Have you seen not complain? So why should I bother by this news? They don't complain, no. God Almighty, please bring peace in our country. May Nigeria never happen to you and your family. Family matter. Now, wow, what is going on in Nigeria safe? Okay, so guys, let's say your opinion on this.